And there we go. Let's see how everything is working because it is wild. It is wild out there, folks. First up, can you see me and can you hear me? That is the biggest question here. We're running into some storms, so hopefully we have a good feed all night long. It was running a little behind there because, I was doing other stuff, to be honest with you, and Corey was doing other stuff, and then I looked, I'm like, oh, crap. And then I realized that I didn't have anything set up over there. So good times all the way around. Good. I can see that I can be heard and seen. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight, I think we're going to have a fun. I know we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to do some Puff and we're going to do some Flock. We're going to combine the two. I'm going to get in the wizard. I'm going to show you how I design something. If you have your wizard open or you're on there, get it open. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how to create a live template together. That's what we're going to use, and then we'll cut it. And don't tell anybody, but by the power of the internet, it's already cut, ready to go because we got stuff to do. So we'll go through, State of Union, kind of everything that's going on tonight, and then we can, we'll get all into the stuff. So first up, let me get some house cleaning stuff out of the way by jumping into my media assets. And in my media assets, right, is the banners. And right now, let's see, right here, we're going to use, we can use that one, but I think we can edit this one and strip flock, right? Strip flock, that's what it is. Strip flock pro, strip flock. If I could spell, it'd be great. Strip Flock Pro, STRIPFLOCK Pro. There it is, and I fat fingered that. Okay, that's in there. Show that. Boom, there it is. Use the code TWT25 to save 25% off your Rhinestones, Rhinesets, Flightbacks, and Strip Flock Pro. So we're going to show that off. And Puff, too. I think Puff is in there. Do we have Puff in there? Oh, we should ask Pilar. I think so. I think Puff is in there. If not, let's add Puff to that too, because we're working with both of those. I'm going to, hide this, and then I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to go, what did I say it was? Puff HTV, and Strip Flock Pro. Boom. Got that. Now, let's show that. Next up, we got that out of the way. Boom. Okay. Rhinestoneworld.com. Boom. Right there. We got that one. And then giveaway form. Let me copy that and shorten the URL, and then we can get you into that. Now, big questions. What are we giving away tonight, right? What are we giving away tonight? So, mini pack of choice for 5+ year members, mini pack of choice for random, and then randomly, we're also going to give away a strip flock sample set. So I'm going to go through, I'll pull off, maybe a foot, maybe 2, maybe 3 of different flocks, maybe different puffs. You're going to get a combo sampler of today. Now, if you make a purchase between now and the end of the show, you're going to be double entries. And the first 2, digital, boom, ready to go. Last one, your next order that requires shipping, you're going to put it in the notes, and we'll ship it out for you. If you order tonight and you won, boom, you get that. Okay. Now, we are broadcasting in 6 different locations. I can't see the comments in a couple of those locations. So YouTube is where to be at, so I can see the comments to it. So if you're on some of the other platforms, not able to see your comments. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Park's closed. Moose out front should have told you. So that's what we're gonna show and do and go from there. So with that, everything is good. We're good. All right. Let's check in. We'll check in and get people on. How's everybody doing today? We got some weather rolling in here for Rich. Good to see you. And King Trent, good to see you. Carol, hello to you as well. Kind of have to laugh every time I see Puff. I think the song Puff the Magic Dragon. I think Puff Puff Pass. So maybe you're in 60s, I'm in the 90s. That'd be about right, right? Right there. I'm saying that's what we're going with for it. We got up to like 55, 60. The storms are coming, and then we're gonna drop. We're gonna have like highs in the 40s next week. Good times right there. 85. Thanks for rubbing that in, Crystal. Thanks for rubbing that in. Oh, and Jocelyn. Jocelyn's with me. Puff Puff Pass. Good job, Jocelyn. Way to make me feel not old. All right, who else we got in here checking in? And Rich and Nora and Kevin and Carol says they're supposed to get storms in Ohio. Yep, ours are coming through right now. We got tornado watches in effect until 11 o'clock. So we'll see how it all plays out. And let's see, Mariana, look at that. Thank you for becoming a member, new member. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much for that. We got trainings. Depending on your level, what you got for it. We got All-Star Training. Is that All-Star Training tomorrow? And then Hall of Fame Tuesday, Thursday. Is that right? I think that's how that's working out for it there. Yeah, I was late. 100%. I was stressed out, and it was just driving me insane for it. So there. And right here, Chris said, giveaway, not to be used as contact, right? No purchase necessary. Just got to fill it out. It's not a contact form where you can send in your questions, and you can go in and do all of that for it there. And Barb, hello to you. Who else do we got rolling in here? It looks like Betty and Barb and Rich and Pilar and Michelle and Gretchen. And who else do we have? Danielle. Hello, 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 hello. All right, we're getting in there, and everything is good to go. See in here? Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. There, we got everything in there for the giveaways. We got everything in there. Time flies when you're drinking rum and Cokes. Yeah, give me a couple Dumb and Cokes. We're good to go. It's not a bad thing. But then, too much of it is too much for it. I will say that for sure. You got to do it in moderation. Okay. So now here's what we got for. And look, Corey's apologizing for Reggie because scary roller thunding, and it's just rolling thunder. He's going into it. I'm not used to you being late. I know, right? Not used to me being late. Well, we can get through it. So let's go through some, some state of the unions on what's going on in TRW. First up, you got the code right there. You're good to go on that. We're in an exciting week here. On Sunday, we take possession of the new building. Now, what does that mean? We don't know, to be honest with you, because while we signed a lease for this building, an opportunity also opened up for the place that we really wanted. Now we're seeing if they will hold it for us. I don't know. We don't know. So we're waiting 100% to hear back on that. If yes, they will hold it for us, or no, they won't, because then that dictates what happens at the building. The current one that we have, the major things for it there are going to be Rhinestone transfer production. We're going to bring the CAMS machines online. We're going to start making sure we can do that. That's where orders will be fulfilled from. So we'll be good to go on that. And we're not 100% sure if it will be a storefront or more of an order online and pickup. What we're really waiting on doing is until we find out about that other place, because if we have that other place, we could, trying to move in there in July. So it doesn't make sense to set up a store, do everything for 4 months, and then have to tear it all down and move it to another location. So that's what we got going on with there. The plan for it is, if we take possession of Sunday, we'll do a walkthrough. We'll show you guys around everything that's in there, kind of give you some plans. To be honest with you, we're not 100% sure how we're laying stuff out. In my head, the first walkthrough, I thought we had more rooms. That I thought there was 2 other things, and because the first time I didn't look at it well enough. Now that it's ours and we have money in it. All right, let's lay stuff out and see how it's all going to play out and how it's going to work. So we take possession of that. Now, I know the question is going to get asked, how soon for Rhinestone transfers? When are you going to start accepting those? Probably 6 to 8 weeks. I'm going to say, here we're in March, by, end of May, June, somewhere in there, we should be good. And there are going to be, requirements for it. A lot is just in the communications of it. You have to say what you want, sizes, colors, things like that. There will be design fees, minimum, you're looking at $45 to convert a design over to rhinestones for it. So you've got that. And then there's going to be minimums because of setting it up and that. And we'll, as we get closer to doing that, we'll do it. We'll get everybody their info. A lot of it is going through the backlog customers that we have that we said, probably late spring, early summer, we'll start picking up. Now we've already got 2 orders lined up, ready to go. And we're just going to keep working through those with that. So it'll be interesting, as we go through that. A couple part-time employees, bringing those on. Need to help with orders to run the CAMS machine, to basically buy back my time, pay somebody else to do the things that I can do or that I'm doing, so that way I can focus more on the business. It's because that's what needs to happen. I need to focus more on the business if we're going to continue to grow and do the things that need to be done. Me being tied to the business for 8 to 12 hours a day puts a big hindering on that. So bring in some employees, be able to help out with that. I said about 6 to 8 weeks we'll be out for Rhinestone transfers. Next up, we're going to run on a Flock. At least that's what my gut tells me. When we originally placed the order, it was supposed to have been produced the last week of February, first week of March, and be shipped out. That was not the case. They were running about 2 weeks behind production. So as it stands, it should ship out this week, and we should have it next week. Once I know for sure, like right now, anticipated delivery is going to be on Monday. I don't know if we have enough to last. My gut tells me no, because we are below our minimum threshold of stuff. So if you need it, order it. Don't wait, because if it runs out, we're out until, it'll show up sometime Monday, providing everybody does their job. Remember, it's coming from overseas, air shipping, customs, going through everything, then finally getting to us. We paid the extra to have it here. It'll be here. They're saying it'll show up sometime Monday afternoon. So if that's the case, we'll put it back in inventory Monday night, and it'll be good to go. Now, with that, I still have no clue what our final charge is on the 24-inch rolls. I'm supposed to have that tomorrow when they get in, so that way we can price that. So there will be 24-inch Flock available. There will be set sizes for it. There won't be 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot things. It's probably going to be a 5-foot roll, a 10-foot roll, and a 15-foot roll. Those will be done that way. Easy to pull for us, easy to grab. So 5-foot roll, 10-foot roll, 15-foot roll, and we'll have pricing and all of that. So that'll probably soft launch next Monday night, and then we'll talk about it on Tuesday, providing everything shows up here. So I said I anticipate Flock selling out. Sucks. We did the best that we could, but when their production got delayed, it really, 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 really pushed us off for it. Let's see. So yeah, scheduled to be here next week on it. So I'm pretty excited about that for it. Next up, let's talk shipping. We ran into a couple shipping issues this week. There's been one each day, yesterday and today. For those that are looking for value shipping, USPS Ground Advantage is most likely going to be one of your least expensive options. It is also taking the longest to get there. Looking back, I'd probably say half of the orders that have went USPS Ground Advantage has taken longer than 5 business days. There's nothing we can do with it once it leaves our hands. We turn it over to shipper. We can look at tracking numbers. It shows that stuff's still in tracking. We've done our job with it. It's just that's one of the slower options for it. We can't file claims. We can't do anything as long as it's still in the system and it's still working and everything, is still showing up there. There's nothing we can do about it. If you need something by a certain date, make sure that you're checking one of the options for, 2-day, next day, 3-day select, things like that. So that way you can make sure that you have it. UPS Ground, typically 3 to 5 business days on it. If you're in Illinois, most of your stuff, if it ships out today, you're going to have it tomorrow, 2 days later with UPS Ground. There's some of those little pockets for it. I'll get the whatchamacallit, UPS map posted again. I think we have the FedEx one and a USPS one too, but I can get those posted again so you can kind of see, what your area looks like for us. But we're doing our best. We're getting things out. As long as you're placing orders before noon Eastern, 11 Central, 10 and the mountains 9 on the West Coast, it's shipping out that day, that same day, and then you have it based on your shipping. So trying to be really good about getting everything out. There are some things, if something's on back order and that, we'll let you know out of stock, and we'll write on the invoice for it. But pretty much if you're ordering before those times, it's going out there. Like you order tonight, it's going to ship out tomorrow for you. So that's the shipping thing. I seen Pilar's now tagging me and stuff, instead of, she was already in the studio, or she could have put notes over there for it. There's stuff over here and that, so that way we have it for it. She's asking me like real questions about real stuff. So I actually have to like pay attention to go in there and read it. So I gotta go see what that is afterwards. Check in with Pilar after live. I gotta make myself a note so that way I remember. Okay, now on to recurring issues. We've had some issues. Those in the first 2 months of recurring, if you selected PayPal as your checkout option, you could run into some issues with it. It's nothing that you did wrong. It's nothing that we did wrong. It's the way that payments are not processing, and the way that new terms and services had to go through the website is that our main payment processor, which is our e-commerce solution, Ship4Shop, should be the primary processor of all things recurring. Some have slipped through the cracks and be able to work in PayPal. The ones that they have notified or clicked, they're not letting it process through. So we're going back, finding those ones that's there, sending emails, telling you need to go ahead and do this. So that way, you just recheck out. Don't matter if you're, what level you sign in at. We make sure that you're still on that same level, so you're not out anything. And so the girls are working through that. We think we have everything under control and got figured out for it. It's there. It's just a process. So we're working through it, but that is, that's that. If you're having any issue, it's tied to PayPal. When people were like, I don't want to use PayPal, I don't want anything to do with PayPal. And so, okay, we'll bring in this other payment processor. Yep. And that kind of made everything go wild on it. Yeah. Just one dog. And just one dog. Raul, where, how? Hey, let me get you the link right down here, the rhinestoneworld.com. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go grab it, and I will copy it, and I will post the link down below in the comments, so that way you can right click, copy, paste, go do all that to be able to get those for it. The dog is special. He knows when I'm live, and he'll just bark, and he knows like it is nails on a chalkboard while somebody is sticking nails in my eyes and probably burning me with hot pokers. That is the cringe that I have to deal with that barking dog. It stresses me out. I probably need some trazodone or some gabapentin or something, because it stresses me out so much when he starts barking on it. Oh, but maybe not too long. We'll go ahead and have that. We'll have that little building, and we'll be able to do for it. So we've got that. I'm checking back in here before I get in next, because I have a couple more things. Then we'll get in the wizard, and we'll show you all of that for it. Yeah, more than 6 months. There it is. There they go. They start barking. It just so much goes right through me. 6 months. July, we took over July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, technically, because we took it over July. Might have been July 30th, 31st, but that was July. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Now we're in March. We're 8 months in, baby. Woo! Where has the time went, right? Where has the time went on that? Nicole McIntyre from Ireland. Anybody tell me what the best for making velvet art boards? What are velvet art boards? I'm new for that. I got charged more for shipping than my product shipped to Northern Ireland. Yeah, shipping, especially international shipping, no joke. There's things that we've sent to Canada where it's been 4 times as much as what they paid for thing. But when you check out, you have those options on it. You can see your options. Some options aren't available because of where you're at. They just won't. Some UPS locations won't go there. Oh, that dog. I don't know if I need to put him in a bedroom or somewhere, but it's just not too much for me. It's too much. I just want to shut off and go from there for it. So let's see. Malibu and pineapple. Yeah, that's a heartburn waiting for me. That's waving for me. If you're here in Illinois, most times they said if you order before 10 a.m. Here, it's going to ship out. And most places in Illinois, you have it tomorrow, so that's pretty nice for it. There, is there Alicia in here tonight? Let's see. Tennessee was quick. Love it, love it, love it. Just work stuff. I know now. I see that in there. It's in there. Let's see if we got through there. I get stuff from you super fast. Love it, love it, love it. Hi folks. Linda, thanks for stopping in. Look at that. I have my wizard subscription made with my credit card on file. Love it, love it, love it. Working from there. What did we miss there? Where did I get there? Let's see. I signed up in December. Just figured out last week it hasn't paid my subscription. We're finding out too. Where there was like 75 that it said that it was unpaid and going from it. And it's nothing that you guys are doing. It's just how the system is there for it, and it's there, and we're good to go. Oh no, this dog is way worse than Spirit. Spirit, I can manage. This dog and his bark it's just nails on a chalkboard to me. Nails on a chalkboard for me. I need to get some kind of fidget. I need to get something because it is just anxiety for me so much. It has been a rough, wild 6 months. I plan on in 5 years looking back and saying here's everything that's happened in the last 5 years. When we just look at the last 6 months, right? In the last 6 months, we had the website go down because and SSL hadn't been renewed. I knew that was coming up. We had products go out of stock because there was no box stock ordered for it. We had other stuff that was out of inventory because there was never involved in it. We had launched the Wizard. We have discontinued service on Old Wizard. We have launched new Stones. We have had our YouTube channel hacked. You guys didn't even know, but we had our Facebook pages hacked. We've had a lot of stuff going on. You know what we do? Just keep coming back. They keep trying to knock us down. We just keep coming back, and we're going to be bigger and better on the next side of it. It's a nightmare, but I love the site and stuff. I love it too. I love that too, Nicole. You need to get your palette, right? And then you can be a supplier over there, and then you can make more right there, right? That's what we got to do. Oh, that dog. I think he knows it. No, and they're not doing anything. I don't even hear him trying to keep them down. Like, whatever. If I order Stalsco between 10 and the next day in Connecticut, I'm a bit weird part of Connecticut. There's a lot of those little pockets that are right there that are just odd where things, don't like. There's pockets in Illinois where it'll take 3 days to get to because of what it is. Starting to get lightning going around here. If I vanish I'm right there with you, Crystal. We've got everything going through the things, and it's there for it. Spirit is nice to hear during the HOF. Like, hello, kitty. Hey, kitty, hello. Yeah. Yes. I'm not sitting on a yacht. I might be sitting on a dinghy, but I'm not sitting on a yacht. We got so much stuff to do. There's so much plans to push out and things to do and to build it back to what it was. And anybody that's been around, prior to COVID, that's, those are the levels we want to get back to. It's just going to take baby steps to get there. A lot will happen to get us there, but we'll get through it together. Okay. So we got the PayPal issue going. Next up, DTF. We are really close on the DTF side of things. We have a couple sitemap things that we're working through with it, but so far everything is testing fabulous with it. We've got another call tonight to kind of go over some more things with it, and I think we should be done testing by the end of this week. So hopefully, let's cross our fingers that this show next Tuesday we'll be able to say, hey, guess what? Here's new 24-inch flock, and you can now order your DTF transfers for the Rhinestone world. So super excited about that. Long time coming. You can still order from Fat Dad Print Co. You can still order that, but we'll be combining those services. DTF will be coming soon. And once we have that up going for 100%, we'll do some mixed media stuff. We'll show you, hey, here's DTF transfers with Rhinestone transfers. Here's, DTF with, HTV, because there's certain things that we'll still use it for all the time. So look forward to that. Next up, Corel 26 is out. Don't download it yet. If you already did, you probably already experienced some things. Like, some of your drivers aren't working. GraphTech, CM5 not working. because they didn't have that ready to go as soon as it launched. So just double check any of your peripherals that you use for it, and make sure that you're good to go on those. And main being like CM5. I hadn't been able to use it, so tonight I had to go back to 24. I'm using that so that way I could cut and do everything with it and do it in both of them. Wizard works just fine with 26. We've been testing that for months, so we knew that that was good to go. But Wizard 5 will not work. So if you're in Wizard 5 and you have a subscription, you're going to that your Wizard will not work. We've been telling you for months. Somebody was very upset because they said they wished they would have known, and I said I didn't know how better to communicate that to them, because that was one of the first things that we said when we were taking over back in July, that the Wizard is going to go to a subscription base. And as we went further into it, that this when the support was going to end and that it would not work in 26. So we've been putting it out there, so everybody knew. If you have Wizard 5 or prior, just keep your 25 in there. Don't ever go to 26 because it just won't work. You can buy your standalone, you'll work just fine, everything's there. But with that, there's also no more support for that. So if you're having trouble reinstalling and things and you crash stuff down, they'll change licenses, turn those off and on, so that way you can move stuff from computer to computer. But if you're having bugs, or if you're having install errors, or you're having this, we're not supporting it anymore. We've said it for months, and it's not the Wizard. Remember, the reason that it went to this, it has lost over $250,000 for the business in the last few years. It is not self-sustainable, and I can't take a $250,000 hit on it. So we had two options. It was either end it altogether, because it is really just a fraction of the overall revenue of the place, or charge a subscription base to try and recoup some of that. So that's what it is there for it. So good to go on that. All right. Next up, giveaways. We'll make sure to post the link again so you can go get signed up for the giveaway, because we'll give away mini pack of choice. If you're a member, you'll get your giveaway, and then we'll do a same set of Flock and Puff. That's what you get from there. So with all of that being said, what do you say? I gotta find my other screen, because what do you say we go ahead and get into a little wizard action? All right, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing, and then we're going to share the entire screen. I got to share the entire screen so that way you guys can see everything. So there's the entire screen. I'm going to make it up here, and then I'm going to move that right about there. If I move that there, then you'll be able to see everything. And we come out here. So tonight, here's what we're going to do. We're going to layer 3 layers of Flock, and we're going to layer Puff on top of that. And so we're going to make a shirt for Hattie, and it is the Wilson Wildcats. So I'm going to walk you through how we do that and what we got going on for it. So first off, I'm going to type out Wilson, right? There's that. And then I'm going to type out Wildcats, right? I'm going to type out Wildcats, not Bowcats. These are the Wildcats. So first up, we're going to pick out some fonts. And the fonts we're going to pick out, free fonts, right? You guys should have these. We're going to go with an impact, right? Maybe. We're going to go an impact on this one. Yeah, impact. So we've got impact on this one. And there's that. And we're going to go Pacifico on this one. Pacifico on this one. All right. Now, I'm going to show you how to make a live template. I think this one, works pretty good for things. First up, what we're going to do is I'm going to use the bump out. Let's see if it pops up. Nope, right up here at the top of my wizard, the 2 arrows that pop here. We have a bump out, and that gives you for our text information, so we can see the stuff here. Now, I'm going to select the Wilson, right? You can see me grabbing it, number over here, and right here at the top. If we hover over things, if you look down here at the bottom, it'll tell you what those things do. So we have uppercase, right? We have lowercase, and we have title case. So we're going to take this one. We're going to hit uppercase, just like that, uppercase. All right. We're going to take this one, and we're going to go just like this. We're going to change it to title case. All right. And then we'll take our bump back, so that way we can get it. Now, any questions, just ask through it. But these are the types of things that you're going to learn in the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame, $30 a month. They're going to give you that update. Hall of Fame now is $30 a month, right? In that, you're getting your $30 back in digital credits. You're also getting coupon codes that you're able to use. So plenty of things to get out of there. On top of that, you're also going to get 9 hours of training a month, and that's specialized to you. You say what you want, and here's what you're going to get for it. So 100% get into that. Like I said, it's $30, and we're giving you $30 in digital credits back. So right there, it's net zero, and you're getting coupons to use on top of that to save money, and you're getting some amazing training. I don't think some of you value that. I will say this. I will call you guys out. There's a handful of you that do not value the training at all. You're getting training for that was just a couple bucks a video, and some of you are like, it's not worth it. You know how much that hurts Pilar's feelings to tell her it's not worth it, the time and effort that she puts into that. So, just thinking. Another one say, hey, I can't afford $30 a month, or my business can't afford this, and I understand that and get that. But at the same time, you got to start looking at your business like a hobby. You got to start looking at your business as something that you need to invest in to grow, to make yourself and your business better. So that's where training comes in for it. Okay. So Wilson, we got this. Now I'm going to take this, and right here at the top, I'm just going to make this 9 inches wide. All right. 9 inches wide. And now I'm going to select it, and I'm going to, as I grab it, I'm holding shift, because if you hold down shift, you can only move exactly north and south, or east and west. There's no other way to go with it. So if I click my right click as I'm holding the left click, then I can see where it at. And we're going to go right about there. Right about there looks good with it. And now I'm going to do 2 more. So to do 2 more, I'm just going to hit Control D and Control D. And is that what I want? I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. What do I have an overall length on that? By 10. Yeah, that'll work. So now we're going to take our Wildcats, and we're going to do this same thing. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Before I get into this, right here, before I go into it, I'm going to Wilson, and I'm going to come over here to my Design Wizard Pro Docker, and I'm going to go under Text Effects. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to select anything. I'm just going to, what? In fact, I take that back. I'm going to select one thing. I'm going to change this to a 2-color live text. Okay. 2-color live text, because we're doing a layered one. This will make sense. So 2-colored live text. And then I just come down here and apply. And now we have 2 colors here, right? We have 2 colors here. We've got our black, we've got our red. It's all live text. And I'll show you what that means. So now I'll do the zoom down, or the thing down, and we can see where it is. So there it is with it. We're going to put it right about there, and then Control D, Control D. All right. I'm not sure if I really like how that looks. Maybe, how tall is that? You know what? I'm going to take this 2 inches tall. Maybe that'll make me a little better. No, maybe 2.25. 0.25. No. Let's see how it all turns out at the end, and then we'll kind of go from there with it. We'll see. Okay. On this one, I'm going to do the same thing, only this time I'm going to make it 3-color. And when I do all this, when I show it all, it'll make sense for you. So I'm going to apply those. And on this, I'm going to make this 10.5. 10.5. All right. 10.5. And you see how it's kind of behind some stuff? If I just come here in the wizard, right here at the bottom, and I hit front, the F button, it brings it to the front. So now we've got that. I'm not. Maybe that still looks a little much on those. I'm not sold. Let's go there. Okay. Yeah. Let's go there, and let's take it. We're going to take it just as wide and see what we got with it. There. Yeah, I'm going to like that better. So we're still in there with the stuff. That's what we have with it. We'll do the same thing. We'll bring it down. And this is just like a lot of the design stuff, right? You're just figuring stuff out as you go. Ah, yes. Much better with it. Okay. So now we've got this squared away. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to make sure everything's grouped together on this one. And I'm going to make sure everything's grouped together on this. And the way I'm doing it is I'm just selecting it all, right? And then I'm coming down here in the wizard, group everything selected. Okay, pretty simple, pretty easy way to go with it, right? So now in Wildcats, we're going to selected that. I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to select the Wilson, and we have both of them selected. And in our Edit tab, I'm going to hit this one right here, and it's going to align the center in the middle. All right, but hey, we're still at the back. We're still at the back because remember we did other things. So if we just select that, bring it to the front, there it is. Am I sold on that? Not really. Not really sold on that. But what I am going to do is maybe make it a little bit bigger. Maybe kick it out to this side. And I think what I really want to do is just double click it again so I can take my points and I can slide it up and down. Okay. So now I'm going to grab it. And yeah, I think something like that. Now I've got this here, and we're going to select this, select that. We're going to select this being the Wildcats, select that being the Wilsons. And we're going to align and center again. And there it is. I still think it looks a little heavy because of where the placement is on this one. And this is where you're going to go through and say that this one over here for it. And that's just what we got. We're just sliding it over a little and be able to be good from there. Okay. So far, does all of this make sense? Too fast, too slow? This is what this is what Hall of Fame's for, where you can go through and learn. You can learn so much from that. But I want to just make sure that you have there. And also, Hall of Fame, make sure to check your post tabs because that's where the coupons are, the digital credits, and that's where we'll ask questions because we want to make sure we have everybody in the white right there. Puff HTV should not be out of stock, Tammy. There should be a ton of it in there. I think Pilar said that she was checking it. So looking to see what else was in there. Might be one color. Yeah, let me see. You could have done Central Wildcats. It made my job easier. Well, here's the thing is like that. Well, we'll show you because now this is a live template. And so what does a live template means? Well, when you open up your live template editor, and that's from the D, and then you have your live template editor from here, we got some stuff. So we find the text, and it's found Wilson and Wildcats in here. So how easy? Let me. I wonder if I need to kick this out so that way. Yeah. If I kick that out, yeah, I can kick that over here, and you guys can see it. So we're good on that. So we've got our Wilson, we've got our Wildcats. Here's where we're just going to kind of put that so it leaves there. We want it central. Is that what you said, Danielle? Central. So we're just going to come in there, and I just clicked it, and now I'm just going to type in CENTRAL, Central Wildcats. Done. There you go. Oh, or maybe they're the Central Bulldogs. Okay, we're going to change that to Bulldogs. Oh, let's see. That may be too much for it, so we'll go Bulldogs. And just like that. So that's the joy of creating a live template where you can use that. Oh, I guess I got the Bulldogs. I got multiple Bulldogs in there. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick. So we've got that squared away. And you see, just like that, find text, everything in there. We're going to click on it. Bulldogs, right? Find text. Bulldogs. There it is. BULLDOGS. See? So it's simple. Where you're able just to go through and make it in there like it was pretty simple, pretty easy to do. And this is and that's the joys of a live template. Because once this is done, now is this cut ready? No. This could be DTF print ready? Yes. Because you can go ahead and send this as a PNG, export it there, and be able to print it out for it. But if we want to have some fun with it, then we're going to change up some things that we're doing with it. So on this one, first off, we're going to put our Docker back over here. So that way we can see on this one, we're going to select this all, and we'll hit the add a simple weed border design. There it is. But since we're going black, we're going to change this to gray. So that way we can see some stuff, what we're doing here. Now the colors for the school are black, gold, and white, right? So I'm going to come in here, and once you are done with your live template, okay, your live template's done, always make a copy of it and work off the copy. Because once you break stuff apart, there's no going back. I mean, you can Control Z all the way back, but you have to go back from there. Oh, central. Did I? Yeah, I spelled it right. Central. Got it. I spelled it right. So, once you do that, you cannot go back to stuff. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm selecting everything here. And in my live template editor, if I come down right here, it's going to break apart all effects. So now, no more live template. All these pieces are separated, right? After I ungroup it, ungroup, they're all separated. So we have all of our different layers separated for it. But we're going to do some stuff, all right? We're going to do some stuff. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So first up, we're going to make this white. So that way I can kind of see, oh, no, we're not. We're going to ungroup it all. Ungroup everything with it. There we go. Now I'm cooking with fire. Okay. So we have a couple ways to do stuff here. And I got to do it this way because I have to. Because you can come in here and you can select this red and come over here at the top of the wizard and click and we'll select the same color. Then everything that's red, it will go ahead and select and move and do all that. Problem is I want to do a little changing with this stuff. So we're not going to do that. So I'm going to come in here and select this first one, and then I'm going to go white on it. I'm going to go white on it, okay? Then I'm going to come on, grab each one of the other reds. There's a red, there's a red, there's a red. And I'm holding down shift as I grab each one. Then I'm going to shift click on the white. And I'm going to go ahead and weld those all together. Okay, those are all welded together. Now, I'm going to come up here, and I've got my red here. And I'm going to click on this central. And then I'm going to come up here to the top toolbar, hit trim. So that's good. And I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. Click the red, click that bottom one, trim. There it is. All right. Before I get into changing too much, let's go ahead and in that one, we're just going to change it yellow. So that way we can see some stuff with it. So now I can take the red that I had, select the white that was there, and I'm just going to weld it all. So now we've got the cutout for that. So right now we've got 3 layers of stuff going on. We've got the white layer, we've got the black layer, we got the gold layer, and we got another black layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one to gold. I'm going to change this one to black. There we go with black. And I think I'm going to come in here and because this is what we're going to do. Let's change this to gold. Let's change. Actually, I think it's going to be this gold because I think it's going to be here. We'll change that one to that gold. And we'll change this one to gold. Okay. So here's what we got. We are going to do this white layer. It's going to be Flock. This black layer is going to be Flock. This gold layer is going to be Flock. And then this top layer is going to be Puff. Now, when you do all of this, because we're going to layer stuff, we're going to start the strip flock. And your strip flock is going to be at 310 medium pressure, 15 seconds. You're going to want to peel it warm. You let it come off the press for at least 10 seconds before you peel it. And then per puff is one step puff, 280, 8 to 10 seconds, peel it hot. But here's our design. Now, once we have our design selected, we'll select everything with our design. We come into our wizard and we have templates. So we'll select our template, right? And we're going to our vinyl overcut and we are going to right click. And do you ever have this happen when it gets all wonky and does stuff like that? Yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't like me and it does it. And I'll put the gold back up here behind it, but there, it just created. No, it didn't. It didn't because what's stuff there? Oh yeah, because now I got to do the same thing with the blacks, right? I got to grab all those blacks and weld those blacks together. And that's why when I see, I'm like, I got extra stuff. What's going on here with it? Why is it working that way? So we'll come in here and I'll delete that page. And now I got a fat dog. I got a fat dog that just came running down here. And okay. Oh, maybe we didn't have it added to it. Maybe we didn't have it added to it. Plar, can you see about adding strip flock to it? Can you layer rhinestones? No. You want rhinestones to go directly on the fabric. you want rhinestones to go directly on the fabric. And Alex, I would say yes, Wizard is better because it saves you so much time. So much time with it. All right, now let's try and select it all, and let's go ahead and now let's try it. Final overcut. There we go. We still had this stupid issue. I'm sure the girls will tell me, you know why that happened? Here's why it happened, and then we'll go into it, and they'll tell me why. So they'll tell me why. But now you've got all your cut files. We got our white layer. We have our black layer. We have our gold layer. These are all flocks, and this is Puff. And then we'll come up here and launch. CM5 does its business, goes there for him. All right. Now with that, I'm going to bring my lovely assistant onto the screen, and she's put up with me a lot today. So she's doing her business. Let's go ahead and get this up here, and there she is. Corey, hello. How are you? Oh, hold on. I got to turn. No, I don't need to turn. Yeah. First off, can you hear me, and can you hear Corey? Corey, tell us, how was your day today, Corey? Crazy. That's right. Crazy indeed. We had a lot of stuff going on. We had shirts that went out. We have more stuff set up. We have softball, baseball, all kinds of fun things going with it. Excuse me, what? Yes. Yes, you use the white layer. The white layer is the bottom layer. Then I need more information. I know it is because my cut settings were off and things were off. Bruno, go upstairs. What? Can't hear Corey. We can't hear Corey. You can't hear Corey? Can't hear Corey. There's a green light on. Can't hear. What about now? No? Yes? Okay, can't hear. Why the hell isn't that one working? Nope, because it's a different mic. So you should be fine, good to go with it. And it says both mics are there with it. Your volume is low. I don't know. I'm coming over here to see what we can do. Because your volume should be. All right, talk. See if they can hear you. Okay, you can hear Corey now. Now can you hear me? Now can you hear me? Let's see. Make 30. Yeah, that's right. Make 30 layers. That's what I'm saying. All right, so now you got to tell us if you can hear Corey and not me, because I just switched the little things on it. But yeah, the white, I think it'll be fine, Corey. It'll be fine if you put it on a sweatshirt, because that's going to be heavy on. I guess, whatever you want to do. Okay. No, Corey. Hear Todd, not Corey. Yes, hear you. Can't. There's no way. I just switched the mics. Like legit, I just switched the mics. There's like so frustrating. Like so frustrating. This is so frustrating because both mics are lit up, both things are on there for it. She's over there. Pay no attention to the muted mic on hers because she's in a different system with it. So only you. There is no. I
can talk really loud.
Oh, I don't understand. This makes no. All right, let me check something. Communications. Oh, now give it a ring.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what she said.
That's on the computer, though.
I think we're in business now. I think we're in business.
Somebody said they can hear me.
Yes. Nicole says yes. Thank you. Nicole can hear us in Ireland, then we know we're good everywhere else.
Muted so that he couldn't have to.
Yes. Okay. I just reset the mic.
He didn't want to hear me.
Okay.
What I had to say.
So here's what we're rocking and rolling with. Now that the dog got behind my chair and hit the damn button, and now I can't lean back. Oh, so like, guys, I don't know. Should we keep doing the show from the home office, or once we have the building, should we do it up there? Because I have a feeling a lot of this funness will just go away. So,
can I ask a question?
Can you ask a question?
Do you want me to do this on black or gray?
You got white. The white's the base layer, so white's going to be on black.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'd put it on black. So, when we go through with this, she's going to use a black t-shirt. Why? Because my cut settings weren't the greatest on the when I did this, and I was in a hurry and I ran out of time, and so it's a little wonky. I will say that, which I don't think it's wonky enough to tell a difference. And for you guys, I love you guys. We're making magic. We're showing you for this how to work from it. Doris, don't complain about the dog. One day he'll be gone. One day.
Are we cold peeling this? You said.
No, it's a warm peel.
Okay.
For strip flocks 310 medium pressure, 15 seconds. You're going to peel warm.
310? I thought you said 315.
I did not. I said for 15 seconds. I said 310 for medium pressure, 15 seconds, peel warm. They said at least 10 seconds off the thing. But we're going to just try a couple tack presses just to see what happens with it.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go through it and see. Melanie, I love it too. But then, like, we're going to get, we'll get some stuff back. Like we get some space back. We might go to a smaller setup. We don't know. Yeah, you need it with the extra end setup around your life. Yeah, right?
Nope.
Okay.
No
so
tack press.
There you go. Well, you also just peeled it just like, as soon as it came off there.
Like what?
You peeled it as soon as you went. You didn't even give it,
you said
the 10 seconds off of it to try. You were just like, ooh, typical Corey fashion. Here's the instructions. Let's just throw them out the window and do what you want. Because, that's what's going to happen. We're going to see. No, just shake it. Shake.
Because
shake.
The carrier sheet is really sticky to it, so it's got to have a longer.
Okay, we'll go. Let's go.
It's not going to shrink.
Let's go. Then go.
I got to put the time back up.
Whatever. You just put it multiple times on it. So we're going to press these, and we're going to layer it, and we're going to go through it, and we're going to have it, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have 3 layers of flock on this, and what I'm really most interested in is going to be this puff. The reason I say that is because I did not read this puff says it's yellow. That's the color it's supposed to be. I don't necessarily know if I'm really good with that. Right? Patrick, we're here. We're talking about your strip flock. So why Patrick's here? Patrick, what can I do for a tack press on Strip Flock Pro?
You're not.
Because if we're going to layer it, because Corey just tried and it's not working. We've got 3 layers of flock, and then we're going to finish it up with a layer of puff. So Patrick's here. Maybe Patrick can give us some ideas. Nicole says she's like you. I don't do instructions at heating stage well.
Thank you. Like I don't use the Teflon sheets on stuff that maybe I should or shouldn't. I just do it.
She doesn't thread stuff. She doesn't do that. She just goes 310 for 5 to 8 seconds. That's what you should do. That's what
I did 4.
Well, that's Caesar Patrick. Yes.
Okay. I will do 8. We will try. How quick can I peel it?
How quick can she peel it? I told her to wait 10 seconds, Patrick. She doesn't want to listen to me.
That's a long time.
That's a long time, Patrick. You hear it? 8 to 10 seconds is a long time. You hear that, guys? Just saying. If 8 to 10 seconds, man, that 3 minutes that's golden hour, baby.
Okay, you said, let it cool for a moment. Don't be afraid to peel.
Right? Let it cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What is she
7,
doing?
8, 9, 10.
What is she doing? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Part of it didn't come off.
No bueno.
Yeah, see? Guidelines, right? More like guidelines. Here's the Corey guideline. Just do what you want.
I'm not going from that. It's not working either. Okay.
She's like, nope. See what it is. Because what's your PSI at? You're at like 65, aren't you?
It's on 80 on this thing.
On 80. Round 2. Right, Nicole? Round 2.
Hey, if at first it doesn't stick, try again.
Well, and that's why you just got to test stuff out. It's not the same for everything, but you got to just, one, you see how she did it. She didn't get all willy-nilly when she peeled it, so it was easy just to lay back down. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's just a shirt. It's just a shirt. You're most likely going to screw up your first one because you're trying to do this and get the process down and know what's going on. When anytime you do something new, anytime you're doing something layers, anytime you're doing that, think, just factor in that fudge factor. Something's going to screw up. Something's not going to work. Something's going to run into an issue. You're going to be good to go with it. So
Chris just told me it's not puffy. I said, we're not.
It's not. We're at the Flock. So now we're on number 2 of the Flock. So we've got our white base layer. Then we've got our black. And now we're doing our gold. Gold or yellow. Right. Gold. What the hell color is this? On the Strip Flock Pro. Strip Flock Pro comes in a multitude of colors for those that are looking for that added refreshing, what's the word? Textural look of Flock. Okay. So she's going to do this with it. We've got white, gray, and how do I say that word? Anthrite? Anthrist. Anthrist? Anthraciite. How do I say that? Anthrist? Black, brown, burgundy, red, bright red, orange, yellow.
I need to turn the temp down to for the puff?
Correct, 280. 280. Yellow, lemon, green, pale blue, turquoise. The turquoise is amazing too. Royal blue, navy blue, purple, fuchsia, and light pink. Now the colors used here are white, yellow, and black. What the hell did you just?
White, yellow,
black. Yeah, she went all over the place for it too.
How many seconds on the puff once it cools down?
On the puff? Yeah. No, but when you press puff, you're going to press puff for 280 degrees for 8 to 10 seconds, and you're going to peel it hot. Now, puff is a one-shot done product. That is the amazing thing about the Caesar puff. It is, the more you hit it with heat, the less puff is going to happen. So once you want to make it your last layer of things. You want to make sure that it's done, and that way it's good to go for it.
Yeah, cool the press down for a second.
Look at that black ATV. Just knock it out. No, you want the texture. That's what we're doing here. We're wanting the texture. And now for me, I will say that everything that I do when it comes, oh yeah, look at the texture in there. When I do DTF, especially on team stores, there's white outline around everything. So I can put it on everything. Doesn't matter the color of the shirt that we can put on there. Oh, Patrick, what's Patrick got here? Todd and Corey, let's do a giveaway on me. I'll make 2 giveaway boxes with each of the materials you guys use in this live. You choose the winner. I just need their address to ship. Well, Patrick. I think that is fabulous. What we'll do, Patrick, is we'll put everybody in here, and then at the end, I'm going to make a note of it. Heat press dash, we will get into that, and we will get, we'll give 2 giveaway boxes, 2 Caesar giveaway boxes, and I will get the info in there. So I like that. So, all right. Now, 2 winners. Got it. Get it in there. Okay. So, what are you doing?
I'm trying to cool the press down.
You're trying to blow. Okay.
Cool the press down, I said.
Okay. I'm just saying. Who else in here has been so antsy and so lacking of time that you decided to breathe on your heat press thinking you're going to cool it down faster?
Listen, these people have other things to do too.
Has anybody done that? Has anybody just there?
Give me a break.
Anybody done that? Just throw it in there. Just put it in there. And I will tell you that we're gonna run some Caesar stuff coming up soon. Some mystery boxes where you're most likely going to be doing some in-store giveaways. We're going to have some fun with it. Kevin says use a hair dryer. Use a hair dryer. Where'd they go? Made that kindness. Spread it everywhere. Design. Yeah, with the glitter puff last September, October. 2-step. Sound familiar? Yep. And on that one, it is a 2-step on it. Let's see. Okay, a little fan aimed at my desk. No, but used a fan. All right, a little fan on my desk. Corey was just a good blower, apparently. Melanie says she's better at burning her knuckles. Just better at giving her
I did
knuckles.
That last night. I grabbed a hot pan out of the oven and tried to move it on the stove.
She did. She did. She did try and do that for her. Now here is the link for the giveaway. So that way we can go in. I'm going to make sure to post that in here. We're going to copy the link. We're going to shorten the URL. We will copy a copy. We got multiple things we're going to give away tonight now. So that way we'll get into it. Okay. So I think Corey's ready for us. All right.
Well, It's not cool.
Oh, it's not cool off. All right, she'll tell us when it's cool off. So remember, for those that don't know, right there, right here below, you see the code TWT25. You can save 25% off Rhinestones, Riding Studs, Flatbacks, Puff HTV, and Strip Flock Pro. That's what we got rolling tonight. That is good during tonight's show. If you win anything from us tonight and you placed an order, it will ship out in that order. If you win something and you did not place an order, it will ship out with your next order that requires shipping. You have 2 weeks to claim that. For Patrick's stuff, I will send him the information as soon as we drill, and we will get ready to go. No, Corey, I'm all done. This is drinking comedy hour. See, nobody has anything else to do. Right there for it.
That's why I was trying to hurry it up for everybody. I got 5 degrees left.
Corey said, she goes, you want some dinner? And I said, sure. And then 2 hours later, 10 minutes before the show starts, she brings home dinner. Guess who didn't get to eat dinner? Not this cranky guy that hasn't eaten. You know.
Okay,
just saying.
285.
What?
Almost 284.
What? Yeah.
284. You want me to go for it?
What if I wasn't here? Would you go for it at 284?
I wouldn't tell you it was at 284.
That's right. You know you wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't tell me. You would just do it. And then when I'd say, what happened? What was your temp at? You'd say it was at 280. It was there with it. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with it.
10 seconds.
Yes, 280, 8 to 10 seconds. Peel it hot, and then we're going to see what happens. Because at that point, we're going to have we're going to have
now.
we're going to have multiple layers of flock, and we're going to have, there it is, peel.
It puffed on its own.
I know. I can see it puff from here. Looky at that. Oh. So on that one, we've got the flock as the base layer white, then we've got a black layer of flock, and then we've got the gold, or we've got the on the puff side of things. Now let me tell you about the puff and the puff pass and the things that comes in, because puff, my friends, is also available from there. And do I not have puff in my color guide? Electric Easy, Strip Flock Pro, Twinkle, Sparkle, Metal, Patterns. No.
Are you back on the screen, or you just wanted to stare at this?
Oh, I think I'm fine with staring at that. You can show it off a little bit more. I'm gonna go look at the colors. I'm gonna go grab some stuff for that.
I do like that it has just a little bit different shade to it, so it kind of sets it off even more.
What?
I like that it has a different shade to it too. The golds have different shades, so it kind of sets it off.
All right, so we got flock. I told you the colors on the flock. Let's go the puff. This puff, there is the Caesar, there's the glitter, which is there's two different puffs, because there's the glitter puff, which is going to be like your blue raspberry, your cinnamon rose, your dream gray, your orange slice, your pastel lilac, your pink salt, and your rainbow black. Those ones, and then I think there's sour apple in there too. Those ones are different process for this. Your regular strip flock, or your regular easy puff, you're going to have black, green apple, orange, pink, purple, red, sky blue, white, and yellow. And the yellow looks orange on the screen. You know, that's what I was trying to, I wanted to see.
Eyeballs too.
What?
It looks orange to your eyeballs.
Yeah, because you got another, do you have a piece over there? Or
no, is there one over there?
Yeah, I'll bring you one, and that way you can see what it looks like. This is the puff. And you can see where it looks more. Now, the puff, you're going to want to, when you,
okay, so
you're going to do, yeah.
Starts up.
Yeah, and even that looks more yellow on the screen, but it looks orange.
Yeah, I was going to say, it definitely looks more orange.
Yeah, there.
It looks like my orange Fanta. Yeah,
it looks like your orange Fanta. See, pretty damn close to the orange Fanta. Pretty close for it.
And then the other side of it, too.
Yeah, and if something's out of stock, on like the glitter puffs or things like that, just email in. We can create a listing for you, and we can drop ship. So we can drop ship it straight from Caesar as we go through the stuff with it. But
did you make a smaller one to make a decal with, or no?
No, I didn't, because I ran out of time. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? What's Barb? Because I see Snoop D-O-double-G-O-Gs. I'm down with that. That's slick. Yeah, see, it is pretty cool. There it is. Puff, puff, pass. Right? That's what I'm saying. What's it feel like? Is it bulky feeling? No. So that's why on a hoodie, you're not, it's like like the hockey patches, you know, that goes on there because it is a big piece of flock. So you're going to have that. The more that you can make it breathe, of course, the better it's going to have a better hand on it. But we've got 3 layers on this. So on a hoodie, on a jersey,
potentially you probably could have just knocked out.
You could have, but that wasn't the point of tonight's show.
No, it won't, because it was going to go on gray originally.
Tonight's show, that's why, so we can put it on anything. But yes, you could have knocked out the black. It would have given it a, you would have had to knock out, so you would have had the negative space using the color for it, and it would have been a lot lighter. But it is going to have it in there. So, yes, look at you. Look at you going there. Can you do a little sideways with it next to, yeah, so we can see the dimensional with it. So you can see, bring it up there on the edge of something. So yeah. So that way, yeah, look at that. So we got there's a layer of white. There's a layer of black. There's Corey's pretty nail.
I'm trying to like show that it like sticks up there. But
yeah, so yeah, that's what we got. All right. That's what we got in there for you tonight. I think we got that question. Anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns on this? Corey's gonna get back to what she's got other stuff to do. Not saying that what she's not doing is important, but she's rocking and rolling. All right. Thanks, Corey. Unless you want to do anything else or get any other things with it.
I don't know that I got anything else ready to go.
Okay. Perfect. Then what we're going to do is it is 11:12. It is 8:12 right now. We burned through this. Like I said, I knew we were going to burn through it. Next week, here's the plan. You got about 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes to get your orders in for your double entries. You've got 3 minutes to get the order form in so that we can do it. Are you still down here? You want to bring that over? That they usually have Hudson to bring stuff over, but everything is like, listen, academic team, ball, hair stuff, like everything was just, it's been a wild day. I like that. Yeah, it does feel, it reminds me of a hockey patch, you know, the big, I can't think of what they're called. Like an applique patch. That's what it feels like because it is, you know, a big piece. But as we can see, we have multi-deck, multicolor, and you've seen how quick and easy it was to make that live template. And so now, something like that, could you make that your school? I believe you can. Can you make those your colors? I believe you can. Did you see how quick and easy? Like from start to finish, less than an hour, probably less than a half an hour because we were chit-chatting with it, everything in here. We've got a very nice new multi-deck design there with it. So use the code, get your orders in. We're going to bang through that. Then we've got, what are we giving away? 2 mini packs of choice. One is going to random winners. One is going to Hall of Fame members, YouTube members, more than 5 years. There's that one. Then we've got 2 winners for Caesar, and they're going to put a sample pack together. And then another winner from us for a sample pack of the stuff here. So we got a lot of stuff for there. Orange Fanta. Okay. No, that is not, Fanta is not that. It is, it's not a Junkalo. It's a Juggalo too. And what is that? Fago. Fago is the drink of choice for ICP fans in there. Listen, if you were in the 90s or early 2000s, you know who that is. All right. Let's see what else we missed there. Am I missing anything else in here? Yes, if you're a previous member, you already got it on there. What is the strip flock? Fuzzy. That's the best way. Strip flock. There it is for it. So you can see it's that velvety texture. It's it's a furry texture, and that just sounds weird. Let me get over here, and I'm going to give you the best definition that I can from it. And where is that from? Well, that's from the great friends at CaesarNA.com, because this flock is the only flock in the industry that can be layered on itself, according to Caesar. I'm reading it straight from their site, so it's got to be true, right? Great alternative embroidery. Strip Flock Pro heat transfer vinyl gives the logo a raised texture, suede-like feel. And that fuzzy opaque colors make Strip Flock Pro excellent for retro designs, like you'd find in the mall back in the 80s, when you had your Smurf shirt and you put your name on it, and you paid per letter, right? Or anytime that you really want that deep, rich look to it, something that, somebody's just not going into, Walmart and buying this off the shelf for their school. This is what's going to set you apart, is things like this. So strip flock, it's thick enough where, it'll cover hat seams, but it still looks excellent on bags, on denim, on other garments like t-shirts, hoodies. It just a lot depends on the size of the design and how much you're going with it. Here, we use it as a base layer, and so we covered it with other materials. We covered it with other flock. We covered it with puff. So you can do that with it. Now, you can take the flock and brick are good things where you can come back and add like easy weed over it, and it'll give you that, that embossed look, embossed look. It'll give you that embossed look for it. So definitely something to check into for it. Now, as far as cut settings, on your Romeos and Juliets, you're going to want to, if you have a 45-degree blade in there, a force of 20 to 25, offset of, is that 0.25 and a speed of 10. And as far as application on the puff, we're going to do 310. We're going to do that for 15 seconds, or not on the puff, excuse me, flock, 310, 15 seconds. You're going to peel it warm after, about 10 seconds of, there it is with it. And then the puff, that's one that's 280. So, all right. Questions, comments, concerns. That way, I think I nailed it there. I think I nailed it there for it. 113 time over there. Woo! Thank you so much for that. 113. Yeah, like felt feeling. Yep, exactly. Dimensional vinyl, but thinner than brick. Yep. And it did completely different texture for it. Like the gold Wildcat's different than the yellow. That makes it, yeah, and that's why, they're just a little different, just a little subtle differences for it, and things like that, super, and that's what you got for it. That's what you got for it. You got the entry form for it. Yellow flock is showing out of stock. Out of flock. Let me go look and see what we got here for flock, because I want to see what we can do for that, because I know there was an okay amount left of that. But if somebody wants to order, you can always, if you're placing an order, put it in there, and then we can, if you're like, hey, I need this, we can see about it on there. We can always add it to it. But I was pretty sure we had a decent amount of it in here, especially on yellow, because I pulled that off when I went through the stuff for it to see what it is, because there are, quite a few different colors. So let me go look, and I'm going to go look right now at the strip flock. It does say that it's out of stock. I'm going to go with 10. I know there's at least 10. I'm almost positive there's at least 10 feet there. I can picture it on the shelf. I can see it, and that way I'll know for sure. So we're going to put at least 10 in stock of that one and go for it. Corey did a good job. Yep. I can't. My school is a chaperone. No. Okay, Crystal. But Crystal says she can't because her school, has that long name. But what are we going to do? We're going to come back in here, and we're going to go back to page 1, right? And let's see what it looks like. Crystal, what's the mascot? Let's see how this comes up here with it. So we're going to delete this guy out. And then we're going to bring our editor over here so that way you guys can see it on the screen. And we are going to find our text, and we've got Central and Bulldogs. So Crystal just needs to tell me what the other part of it is, and that way I'll know for there. And we'll see what it looks like, because we're gonna go with seeing the whatchamacallit, how when you can make a live template, because like hers is so long for the Central versus this one. So we're gonna see what it is there for it, which is they're the Roadrunners. All right, so Central first up. We've got Central. We've got all those in there. So we're gonna change this to Sheppa, Raw, Chaparral. That's not bad. And then what did we say that was? Roadrunners. And that's going to be the road. Let's go back. Road, ROAD, runners. Right? There it is. Just like that. And so see, that's the great thing about a template is it doesn't matter if that chaparral is this or if it's west. It's going to fill in what it needs to. It's going to keep that spacing. It's going to do what needs to do on the stuff. It's going to do it. So it's going to make it happen. Find the text. There it is, west, or whether that is chaparral. Yeah. So see, we can do that. And that's the great thing about the wizard and when you're creating live templates is that you're able to do things like that with it. Okay, I got to go back up here to see what, if anything, I missed for it there. Holds up fine in washing. Drying is where you can get on the Puff is where you can run into problems because hot dryers, you can have some issues with it. We've got Puff now 5 years. It's still holding up just strong with it. So you're good to go with it. Can you screw up the puffing process? Not on this one. When you're using the easy puff, it's just a single step. So you got your 8 to 10 seconds and you're going to peel and then go from there. Gotta love giveaways. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta love the giveaways for it. Will you list the description of what exact HTV and Puff used this evening? Yes, we can 100% come back and add that in there. It is going to be the yellow, white, black strip flock and the yellow Puff. I'll add that to the descriptions, add links after the fact. So that'll be on here for it. And that way we're good to go. Oh, they're coming. We've got tornado stuff to like tornadic activity into there. And Danielle says, Vernon's Detroit. What am I? Is that it? Vernon? Fago, a Michigan drink, along with Vernon's Detroit. Okay, now I got it. I didn't know what Vernon's Detroit was. I thought that was a school name that were there. Can't get rock and rye in the South. I don't even know what it is. It holds up fine. Born and raised in Detroit. See, I know Fago. I don't know anything about Vernon or Vernayers or what is that? Vernars? I don't know that. Allegedly, wash inside and out. Hang to dry. Don't use fabric softener. I will tell you, Corey breaks all those rules except the fabric softener. Scent beads too. Scent beads and fabric softener can wreak havoc on decorated garments. But listen, our kids beat the hell out of stuff. I throw it in their jeans, and you'd be doing there. I seen on designs on Caesar's face. It's 13 layers. That's some thick stuff. 13 layers. 13 layers there. Strip flock new? No, it's been around longer than that, Pilar. I want to say it was way before COVID that strip flock's been around. Yeah, I want to. I wonder if we can find out strip flock pro. I wonder if we got a history lesson. When released date. Let's see if it gives us something in there. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, because of the Pro came out then. They did have the prior one to that, and that one goes back. But yes, in 2019, 2020, not 1920. Hello, not that 1920. That one was when it's there for it. So, all right. It's been around. I still have cases of flock letters. Yeah. I bought out an apparel decorator, and they had tons of those. I ended up just pitching it all in there. Stones must go directly on the fabric for it. You could put it on this if you're going to do like a decal on HTV anything or bling anything, something like that. But I wouldn't. I want it directly on the stuff for it, so that way it goes right onto it for it. Juliet and Romeo are the best. I even named my Romeo Rom. Love it. And that's what we're going to start doing more things with that. Yep, I think stackable HTV and Puff would look great on caps. Yeah, that dimensional look looks awesome for it. So that way we're good to go on there. Let's see. There. Let's see. I can get Bernars and Fago, just not the Rock and Rhine, Tennessee. Learning something new. Roadrunner. There it is with it. It's still telling me. Did you check that Polar crystal for the Flock? Add that to that real quick. What do I have a challenge? What's my challenge, Jerry? Jerry's always challenging me. What's the one I have here? Let's see. What was that? A video on their site. What do we see? What video? Which video, Barb? And let's see if I can get it there for you. We did, or I was like, we got rain here last night too. Let's see. On that, yeah, the girls are figuring out in the back end to see what's going on with it there for it. So that way it's all working there. And that's why I'm just rocking it and rolling through this for it. Lions and Wolverines fan. That's the issue. Lions and Wolverines. You got like one dynasty team and one not dynasty team. I get it now. I get it. It's like, a Cubs fan and a Bulls fan. You had a dynasty and a garbage team. There, perfect. Love it. So we can always come back. But Piggly Wiggly don't have those. Go blue, and we have our maroons are the same. Same M that Michigan uses and Marshall uses. So I guess we'll let that slide. Let's see. Can you possibly do metallic puff on day? Very cool looking. Let's see. Metallic puff. The Easy Puff metallic. Caesar has a few colors of it, and I think they have some more coming, maybe. But a silver, a gold, a golden rose, a bronze, a dusk blue. We can get some in, and we can do it because I think everything now is drop shipped for it. But yeah, I can get some of those out there. Can't leave out the Red Wings. No, can't leave out the Red Wings because hockey. Can't leave them out at all. Well, ginger ale. I'd be down for that. So if anybody is somewhere where they can get this Werner's ginger ale, you want to ship some to me, you maybe can get something. Maybe I can get something back for you. Let's see. My part of Canada is about to get its first snow, winter 2025, say March. That's wild. We haven't had it for there. We haven't had it for a while. I will tell you that. Yeah, the fabric softener, layered HTV. Yeah, we'll find that out we'll find that out the hard way. Yeah. Let's see. We're going through it there. We're book covers. Ooh, that'd be good there for it. Book covers. Baseball caps have a bunch of the layers. Yep, like the captain logo, the C with the stars. That's a good thing to do for it because it looks good there for it. The codes will be good through tonight. Codes will be good through tonight for it. Which rock singers? I may not heard of what? Which rock singers? They got tons of rock singers in Detroit, right? Yeah. S for S. That's the S for S, is ship for shop. That is our e-commerce platform. And when it decides to go there for it. How much should I charge for this? It depends. And what do I mean by it depends? Are we doing this as a fundraiser? Or are we doing it where there's, hey, it's this design, it's a bulk one that we're doing, or is it a one-off on it? So singly, I'm at $40. When we go through, we've got 3 layers that need to be, we got 4 things that need to be cut here: white, black, gold. We've got 4, or white, black, yellow, and yellow. We have 3 different flocks that need to be cut. We have a puff that needs to be cut. Then we're not only cutting those, we're weeding those. We have 4 different presses because we got a white flock press, a black flock press, a yellow flock press, and then we've got our puff press. So you've got time materials into this. With that, could I go lower? Absolutely. On volume, I would go lower. I wouldn't go any lower than 25 on this. But that would be my range. 25 to 40 is where I'd be on that for there. It was the Caesar full day of class 24. They stacked flock into net. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that one now. Tried on the Detroit Wheels, Mark Ryder, Motor City 5. We talking music. Devil in a blue dress. What are we talking about here? I snuck in the 24 karat lounge in 80. I was 3. Just saying, I was 3 in 80. That's hockey. I'm a Blackhawks boy. But I'll let you have your Canucks. There's where Jordan ginger ale's the best. I'm down with that. I'm down with that for it. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna get all kinds of this. And I tell you what, I have no clue. Now I gotta go look and see what the bottle looks like. I gotta go see what this bottle of Werner's looks like. Werner's ginger ale. Werner's ginger ale. All right, so it's green. Oh, that's yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill you guys in a little secret. Somebody's gonna send us some of this, right? And whether that's a 2-liter bottle or a can or whatever the hell it is, we're gonna put it right here. But that Werner's part, the white and the green and the yellow, I've got a little stone princess upstairs that, probably use a good stoning pack, project. So I could probably have her stone out that Werner's logo, and we could have it set right there. What do you guys think about that? We are bringing in, a couple of the, part-timers that we're looking at bringing in. Some of them do have some experience. Why am I taking that here? Why don't I go back up here? They are going to be in the Stone family. They already do some stoning, some things. Corey's got a big project she needs to start working on now for Christmas. I think it's like I don't even know how tall it is. 5-foot Mickey, 4-foot tall Mickey. I don't know. She's got 2 of them, 2 Mickeys that she needs to have done for Christmas of next year. So I'm trying to get her, once we're up at the shop, to go live for like an hour a day, just blinging out Mickey. So that way we're good to go on that. Let's see. Everything's going through there. Let's see. Yeah, at the back end, trying to refresh. I was -2 in 1980. I love it. -2. I'll take that. I'm the someone. Dig it. I dig it. Yeah. See, we have it right up there with the other bling things, with the microphone that's been used a few times, to go with it. But we got to, we'll have a new studio to build out. We'll have new decorations to put up there. We'll have more stuff for you guys to get in there with it and be able to have fun with it. Yeah, the back end is crawling. So I'm just going to keep yammering until it works. That way we know it's good to go. Because they put it in, they would have cleared the cache on it, and then you reload the page and it should start working. And that way that we'll be able to go with it. Now, next week's show, if you noticed, I stayed away from Rhinestones today. And why was that? Well, because we're low on Flock. And so I don't want to use Flock for our projects here when the Flock could be used for people doing real projects. So we're going to continue that next week. And next week, we're going to do a little faux bling, a little baby bling, just depending on what you want to call it. So we're going to, use some of our Rhinestone designs, or we can create some stuff and use, instead of rhinestones, we're going to use glitter. We're going to use foil. Now, the great thing about that is that means we can take an overall design and we can scale it up or down and not have to worry about it, because we are not sandwiched into the limitations of the physical size of stones, because we're cutting things. So we can make it big or small. We don't have to worry about spacing because we can put it all with it. So that is what we are going to, that's what we're going to walk in there. Don't let Pilar get you. Yeah, right there. Cache. No, maybe I like saying it. Right there. I know. The cache. I'm going to say it just because I can keep doing it with it. Let's see. And Pilar said it's working on the lemon strip flock and the red easy puff. If the code is not working, we may need to check categories of each color listed and see what it is there. It is the new coupon bottle, and we'll see what happens there. And it should still be the other stuff that's there on it, and we'll go in. They're going in to figure that out. So yes, next week we are going to, create some faux bling designs. So taking the rhinestone designs, using the glitter, using the other stuff, the holographic material, showing that, hey, here's some other things that you can do with it. So you can use those on items that, you'd be worried about that, and what would those items be? Like baby clothes. You know, using stones on baby clothes, not the greatest things. Baby chew on things. They can chew on it. They can choke on it. You don't want to do it on that. You know, even things like dog collars on that. You know, dogs chew on collars. They pull off. They can pop stuff off. You know. So, sachet. All right, somebody got it. All right there. Like that's what sachet, cachet, right there. That's what we're gonna do with it. What colors are you guys trying to get so we can nab those first? Yeah, what colors are you trying to get so that way we can go that? Red, green, white, and black. Red, green, white, and black with it for it's there. Tarze. No, it's Super Targe. Super Targe to get our Starbies because, you know, we're a middle-aged white guy. I got to go to Super Target for my Starbies. Whatever. Couldn't tell you the last time I went to Super Target or to Starbies. We've got great local coffee shops. In fact, we have Jaded Coffee House right upstairs in my kitchen. Yeah, Jaded Coffee House up there. There's some amazing drinks that are being produced out of there. And one of the things that we were talking about doing as we go through, you know, this process of this build out, you know, a day in the life of, Krista is becoming quite the barista, and that's, you know, is the Jaded Coffee House. I think that's what we named it. You know, we've got all kinds of different things up there that she makes, and maybe we'll have to do recipes of the day for you to try out for it. And Gloria wants white, yellow, royal, purple, turquoise in the Flock, and the purple and yellow in the Puff. Yeah, and Gloria, how does the purple Puff look? Because I sent you some, right? Because in the on the sheet it looks really dark, almost like a navy. And you know, it of course as it puffs, it change, you know, it lightens up. But I don't think it was a longer, not a darker purple. Or it didn't come like it still stayed dark, but it didn't there. I'm a puppy. Why am I a puppy? I'm middle aged. See, you gotta remember we've got kids from 11 to 31. I'm not a young kid anymore. Invalid customer group. Well, I'm there for it. Ooh, the Ninja Cafe Lux. I don't even know what we got. We've got something new that's coming. The next new, I don't know what it is. The steamer makes frothy, makes milk. I don't know. Sure, whatever. 66. We're in 2006. Teresa is my mom's age. There. My mom was a young mom. Just saying, a young mom. But that's my mom. It's my mom. Not Teresa's my mom. That's how old my mom is. She'll be 60. Well, she'll be 66 this year. She's born in 1960, so she'll be 60 this year. Yes. She's born in 60. I was born in 77. Do the math. There it is for it. 43 and 30. Yeah, see? Yeah, there it is. But I wonder if that's what we're getting. That's what it's called. I don't know. The purple's awesome. I'll post the there in the grid. Yeah, because that was one where, you know, it did look darker on the roll, like how that yellow looked, where it didn't look, you know, it looked more orange and it came out yellow. And so we wanted to see how that was going with it. Okay, my neighbor, she is just a short town drive over. Your short town drive over is completely different than my short town drive over. I will say that. Give me a break. My son will be 45 next week. He's almost older than me. I love it. I'm 7 years younger. Also gray. I am super gray. I quit coloring everything. I said, I got a time to be dad. I got to do that for it. What color? Yellow. And this is both the yellow, the strip flock yellow and the regular yellow. For the flock, it was not the yellow. It was the yellow. It was not lemon. This is yellow flock and yellow puff. Yellow flock, yellow puff. There's what these two colors are. Yellow puff, yellow flock. That's what we got there for it. That's 10 minutes from you. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes is pretty close. I'll go with that. 9 miles. Where's 9 Mile? You're 9 miles? You're 9 miles from me? Oh, no, from Teresa. Oh, got it. 10 minutes, 9 miles. All right, yeah, you guys are right there for it. Grinds beans. Yep, I think that's the same thing that we got. It's what just came out like a couple months ago. I think that's what's coming. I think that's what's on its way for it. Let's see. Got it working. Is it working? Yes. All right, cool. We got everything working. Okay, so now, if you want to be entered in the drawing, I know I said this like a half hour. I'll give you 5 more minutes to get your orders complete. I'm going to start pulling stuff to put it in there for it. Last call for the giveaways. I will post the entry link down here once again. So that way we have that in here. You have about 5 minutes to finish that up for it. And what all are we giving away? We'll give away some mini packs. We will give away a mystery sample pack from us. Caesar is going to give away 2 as well. We'll get those information over there for it. Ooh, the rain and wind just hit. It's been off and on here. I swear we've had rolling thunder nonstop for like the last hour. And I can tell because I hear the panting dog, so I know it's coming. I know what's coming. And we wanted to get out of here. Mine was Sam's Club Special. Love it. Love me some Sam's Club, especially sample day. Sample day at Sam's. I really miss, we had a Sam's that was, like 3 minutes from the house on the golf cart. And to go over there in the summertime was amazing because we could go over there, for 4 of us, 5 of us, and we could eat lunch for, what? It was like under $10 because you get, the hot dog or pizza and the drink, and then they closed it down. I was sad. I was really, really sad. Same. I like me some Sam's. I like me some Sam's. I like me some Costco. Cool. I'm there with it. Rain is a fact of life on the Pacific West Coast. I just read an article on something up there where there's the rain shadow. Is that what it is? There's an area up there that doesn't get the rain because of the way the mountains are and the way that comes in. So it is particularly dry. Is it the golden shadow or it's something? You'll be able to tell me what it is there, but it has something to do with the mountains and how things affect them. There's not rain in that area right there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Clubbing, when we go to Sam's, yeah, we can go clubbing. Yeah, I'm down with that. Go clubbing there, there. Mudslides, not down with that. Ooh, major tornadoes south of us. I don't like the sounds of that. We're in the mood for it. I have Plus, so get delivery free. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I signed up for all those. So we've got the multiple grocery store deliveries. We've got anything that can be delivered. It's about buying back my time. It is cheaper for me to spend the $10 to have it delivered than it is for me to waste the time to go over there, to deal with parking, to deal with people that won't get out of my way, to deal with people who, whatever reason, you are at the store. There is an aisle over there that sells soap and deodorant. Go through it, you stinky MFer. And as the summer gets worse and I see like the boob money and sock money come out, I'm like, I'm just staying home. I'm just staying home. I'm right there for it. So yeah, that way it is for it. I live with Sumas, Washington. So is that, east of the Rocky? No, it was on the west. It was on the west because it was right in there's a bunch of islands and stuff it was showing or on that side of it because you still got, the views of the ocean. You still got everything with it. I'll have to look it up, Eric. I'm going to have to check it out. Jerry's checking out now. Good job. Jerry's checking out. East of the Rockies is really dry. Oh, hail. What the hail? I don't want any hail. I don't want any hail for that. But we're in an amazing spot, in the Midwest. Colorado, not the Midwest though, where we can have temperatures as low as -40 and we can have temperatures as high as 1 teens. It's amazing. It's amazing for it. So, all right, did everybody learn something tonight as we get ready to draw? Are you going to try Flock? Are you going to try and layer? I want to see, just even on patches for hats. That's what I'm talking about. You can do some cool stuff with that. Left chest logos. You can do a lot with that. And it is just a really, really cool product to use for. Order in. Jerry's done. Got that. Walmart plus Sam's, Kroger's. Pick up with a certain amount. Park, let them bring. I can't even do that, Carol, because the last time it took forever to bring it out. So I just send it home. Just bring it home. Just bring it home. I don't even want to do it. And the other thing, too, that I realized about all these delivery services, people like, oh, must be nice to be rich and have everything delivered to you. It is. Because you want to know what? I'm not buying all that other crap in the store. That's where I'm really saving money at. I'm not just, oh, that looks good off the shelf. I should grab that. It doesn't happen because I just put the stuff in the order form and I can't get those extra chewy chocolate chunk cookies that I'm having a hankering for some soft chocolate chip cookies. I think I asked today if anybody had a good recipe for soft chocolate chip cookies because I have a hankering for some soft chocolate chip cookies. I'm really I'm in the mood for it. It's teachers in Colorado told us back in the 80s. So yeah, well, they're wrong. They're wrong, Pilar. That's there. Just saw a picture. Oh, it hit Kankakee. Oh, we've got friends down in Kankakee. So that's south. That's an hour and a half south of us, and we're in it. Hopefully, we don't get hit with anything. I'm getting out there with it. All right, agree with all those extra. Right? Yeah, you're not buying all that. No info. Yeah, no impulse buying. No, but when I'm at the store, I will. I'll be like, I haven't had that flavor of Alani. Oh, I haven't had that thing of Monster. Oh, look at the cookies. Oh, I could take 3 rotisserie chickens. Why not? Oh, there's some gum. Oh, what's this on an end cap? Oh, yeah, I'm bad. Like I went to the store one time I don't even know what the hell I went to buy, but I came out with like the 45-inch TV because it was a hell of a deal. And what the hell and you know what it is? It's still sitting in the box because it's going to go in an office. It was a deal. I'm going to stuck with that. Ooh, black and tan. Oh, Mookies. Yes, I had those. I missed the food and the crap. I missed that. I am a squirrel, 100% there with it. I'm in a basement. I'm in a basement too. I still got a window that I can see out there for it. Okay, so we got those. We got everything wrapped up here. Now, what I'm going to do is, we gave plenty of time to go in, get the giveaway responses for it. We're starting with those. So first up, I'm going to go pull all the names from everybody who signed up tonight, and we'll get those in here for it. Let's see, back to the admin panel, and we'll get all of those cleared out and do that. And then I have to, what do I have to do? I have to find, where's my tab? There's my tab. Today is 3/10, so we can go in there. I'm going to pull off of this, and let's see what we have here. Okay. First, the 5-year members, 5+ year members, gals, is what's in there correct? I feel like that one was just like, was that last week? I feel like that was last week. That was last week. 5-year member. So I'm going to pull a random one for 5-year. That would be swell, and I'll do that one for it. I am copying. I'm copying the other ones in here that placed orders, so that way they get double entry on that. And I will put those in here, and then we'll be good to go. So first up, let me find me. There I am on the screen. Hello, I'm on the screen. I was probably on the screen the whole time. Yeah, good, Todd. All right, first up, for 5+ year member. 5+ year member is going to be ding, Debbie D. You have won a mini pack of choice. 5-year member winter right there. Debbie D, you are the winner of that. Okay, so we've got that one out of the way. Now, first up, I need to share the screen, and let's heat press for dash, open the race screen. Here it is with that. I need to share the screen. There it is. Perfect with that. All right. So now, let's see if you guys can see that. Yes, you can see that. So we can hide that current one over here. We're going to make that super large. So that one's here. Now this is going to be, I don't know if I change it, but you know what? I better make sure I change that. So back to this. This is going to be a mini pack of choice. Mini pack of choice. There it is. Mini pack of choice. All right. Now we can open the race screen. Now we have that squared away. Now, there it is. There it is. Haha. Now we're back in business. Okay, now we're back in business. All right. Remember, when you win mini pack of choice, email in the SKU, the screen cap, or the font within 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to claim the prize for this. So mini pack of choice, And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's see who we got here. Start the race. Here we go. Oh, everybody's kind of close right here with it. Is anybody really coming out to the lead? Nobody is really like trying to run away with it. Tiffany was a little there, but I think here's there. Xandria right there. Gloria just came on strong, and Nora's like, I'm winning this. And Gretchen's like, watch this. And Mary Jane's coming in there like that. And who's going to pull it off at the end? Betty Longden. Congratulations, Betty. You have won a mini pack of choice. You have 2 weeks to claim this. Take a picture of the SKU from the site. Email in info@therhinestoneworld.com, and you will get that dropped in your thingamajigger, in your car. You know, that's what it is. Next up is we are going to go the TRW Flock. Let's see, strip Flock and Puff mystery box. MYSTRY. Mystery. MYST. How the hell do you spell mystery? Why am I being me? MYSTRY? Oh, mystery box. There it is. All right. Open race screen. There it is. We got that race screen on here for it. Let's go ahead and share. So that way we can do that again. There it is. Okay. I know I can't spell. Listen, I'm an apparel decorator, not a speller. Let's get that right. Let's get that right there for it. Okay. So this one we gave away 5-year plus member. We gave away Rando. Now we're going to right? Mini pack. No, hold up. Betty, yeah, because Debbie was that, Betty was that. Now we're getting into this. This is going to be the TRW Flock, Strip Flock, and Puff mystery box. All right. So this we got on this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Press the start. Here we go. Let's see who's bringing along there. You guys, I see Carol there. I see Gretchen. I see Mary Jane's. I see Tammy coming strong. Keith's trying to push through there. Linda's coming up there with it. And now Jocelyn's just like, Patty's like, nope, I'm hitting this. We're getting closer and closer. Gretchen just took a leap and came up over there for it. And who's going to cross the finish line next? And here we go. Gloria Flux. Guess what, Gloria? You are winning. I know you made a purchase tonight. So we'll make sure to include this in your order tomorrow. I'm going to go through your order of what you have, and I'll make sure that you don't double up on stuff. So I'll make sure that you don't double up on stuff, you know, unless you want to double up on stuff. You tell me. Tell me in the comments. Double up or just go with it, right? Okay. You tell me. We're going to stop sharing that. There, I am back to it. And now I got to go change it because we've got 2 more to do. 2 more to do. And these are going to be the Caesar Strip Flock and Puff mystery box. Caesar. And for this one, what I will do, I got 2 winners here. So we'll go back to back on them. What I'm going to do on this one is I will get the information over to Patrick, and then that's why we have you fill out that form. So I'll take all your information there, shipping, everything that we have, and we will get that over to Patrick, and then he will get you taken care of from there. Okay. So here's what we got. We're going to go ahead and make that large so we have everybody in there. And here we go. First one in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Let's see, who do we got here? Nicole, everybody's just kind of slowing down. You know, long night at partying. We gotta kind of get back in the groove for stuff. But the rest of them, Amy just came on strong. There comes Kevin, and there's Jerry coming on there with it, and Xandria's coming in there. Michelle, and who's this? And Kevin. I think Kevin Crystal is the winner. Crystal, I will send your information over to Patrick at Caesar, and he will take care of you for it. Next race. Here we go. Next race. Let's get started on that. Girls, did you get that information on that winner chicken dinner? That was Crystal. I'm going to go in and I'm going to find Crystal. There's Crystal. I'm going to highlight her here so that way I know that she was green. There it is for it. Got her information. Now, for the final one, Let's go ahead and 3, 2, 1. Let's go and see what we got here for it. Everybody, good luck in this heat press dash for a mystery pack from Caesar. And we're doing, we're doing the stuff. You're getting the Flock, you're getting the strip Flock, and you're getting the Puff. And here it comes right to the wire. It looks like Amy just might squeeze it in there. And no, Robin Johnson. Robin Johnson. Congratulations to you, Robin. You are the winner of the mystery packs, mystery bundle, mystery something from our friends over at Caesar. Robin Johnson right there. Robin Johnson. Robin, are you here? Robin, are you here? Are you here, Robin? Robin, are you here? Let me remove this. Back on the screen. Robin, are you here? Are you in here, Robin? I think so. Let me know, Robin, if you're in here. And the reason, surprise you. Gotcha. Got it. And the reason I'm asking Robin if you are in here is, and this rigged, that's why I got that whole little thing. So I couldn't get accused of, oh, you're picking this. No, it just does it all on its own for it. Robin, the reason I ask is because we only have part of I only got part of an address in here. I only have the street address. I don't have the city-state zip. City-state zip is still missing from that. So maybe I need to make sure to add that in there for it. So Robin, go in there. I see the winner in the chat before the race is over. Let's see. Robin in there, Rich. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Robin, if you were the winner, you are the winner. If you're still here, email us in info at the Rhinestone World, your shipping address. I'll look and see if we have it in there. If that we got it. Oh, the fonts that we used. I'm going to add that to it too. So we've got the yellow, we've got this in there, add links. Fonts used were Impact and Pacifico. Those were the fonts that we used tonight. That's what we used tonight, Ashley. And this was Pacifico. Pacifico is right here. And this is Impact. So those are the ones that we used right there. Okay. Next week, we're doing a baby bling. Adding to the sheet. Did you? Sweet. Thank you so much, Pilar. So that way I can do it and I can have it and I can send that over. Thanks, Pilar. All right. All right. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Tomorrow, we have Makers and Movers podcast, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure to join us there. Like, subscribe, share. Buy. I love to sell. So buy. Next week, we'll talk about, we should have possession of the building by then. Well, we should be able to give you an update on Flock. And we're going to do some bling. We're going to do some baby bling. We're going to do some stuff out of some glitter, some foil. So you want to make sure to tune in for that. And remember, if there's products that you want to see that are in the Caesar lineup or in our lineup, things that we carry, let me know, because we'll put them to test and you guys can see we screw stuff up. You get there for it. So until next time, everybody have an amazing night. And until next time, peace, love, press on, and we will see you then.